everything, and y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all could think that I over spiritualize everything, and everything is the devil, and you think that I'm just be saying stuff and I'm just a crazy lady. Well, you can believe what you want to believe, but I'm about to tell you it's a coincidence. Let's just say it's a coincidence that some of these things are taking place with some of these celebrities. Now, I now, oh, now I need you guys to understand that this is a coincidence. Now, you could say that it's a coincidence. You could feel like it's a coincidence, but I genuinely don't feel like some of this stuff is coincidental. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I don't feel like that. Because there's just no way. There's just no way that these things are taking place in this kind of way, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. There are some celebrities that I think are really great artists from one artist to another because, I like to paint and stuff like that. If we're just going to be talking about artistry, what they like to wear and what they, their photo shoots, with, what they put on their music and stuff like that. But we all know that majority of the music industry, majority of Hollywood, 9 times out of 10, got a little sprinkle devil dust. Got a little devil in it. Okay, now I encourage y'all to go and watch the movie Sinner, so you can see what happens with the music industry. Okay, we went over a number of things with the movie that's coming out, Him, and I felt like coincidentally that it reminds me the trailer and the star actor or the star of the movie. Um, it reminds me of Tom Brady, right? Well, today we're going to be talking about celebrities in this sort of a deadly ritual thing that's been happening that I've noticed a number of times. Okay. Now, real quick, I just want to let you guys know the Bible Tea Party is available on YouTube. The verse of the day will be available tonight when you put the kids up and everything else like that. But let's talk about some of these rich folks so that way we can keep real quick before I gotta go. Cause y'all know I love me a little hot topic. Where's Wendy when you need her? So, before we get into the celebrities, I want to talk about something on a spiritual aspect really quick about this lady that's been going viral on TikTok by the name of Celestial. I believe that's how you say it. And Celestial is a TikTok prophetess. Now, she has prophesied a number of things that people are starting to question because some of the things that she's prophesied has came to reality. She prophesied a number of things that I wanted to bring to your attention. One of those things being basically Hollywood being exposed. Now, she went into detail about how things were going to happen in Hollywood, and next thing you know, all the things with R. Kelly, all the things with what's that old man's name? Bill Cosby, all the things with Diddy, and all of these celebrities, all of this stuff starting to come out. And Celestial has predicted a number of things that had came about. She also talked about how some things were going to happen with TD Jakes, and then those things did. Some of those things that she spoke in over his life did happen. And now she's recently spoken about this other prophetess who's a prophet, female prophet, and she's speaking of things into her life, saying that she might be, unalived soon or whatever the case may be for being a false prophet. But there are some claims that Celestial has said that people are questioning, that saying they're saying that Celestial is not a prophet, that she is indeed a witch that's just speaking things over people's lives. You guys go do your research, come back and let's have a conversation, okay? I'm going to give you I looked up some of her videos, and I'm just going to scroll through, and I'm going to show you guys like some of her uh what she looks like, okay? And then you guys tell me, y'all go research her and then come back and we'll have a conversation. I'm actually going to go into a little bit more detail. I'm thinking about just doing like a little one-on-one segment thing just for her, and just kind of go and do some deep diving on some of the things that she said that actually came to pass, and some of the things that she said that may be witchy hoodoo, who knows, right? Because you got to test the spirit. But I'm gonna be real, she has said some very questionable things that make you think like, dang, friend. Supposed to be a prophetess, she always says that, the Lord is saying and the Lord has said. And I'm gonna be real, I believe some of the stuff she said. I believe that she's being honest with some of the things that she's saying that has came to her. Now, is her source actually God? You never know. Is her source actually God? We the people want to know, is her source actually God? Is God actually telling her things? Is God actually revealing these things to her, or is she using a different source and saying that it's God? That what it really more boils down to, because some of the claims that she has made in advance has came to pass. Uh, Now, she also mentioned a number of celebrities that are supposed to be men. That hasn't came out yet. I don't. The facts haven't came out yet, which I personally found very interesting. Um, and I want to know, is this lady telling the truth about some of these celebrities? Because she was going bad about Serena Williams and them. She said that they is boys. Now, that's what she said. I don't know if that's true. She said, but they boys and they out of pocket because basically they dominated a female sport due to the fact that they are technically men, and that is going to come out, and that they gonna be exposed for that pretty soon. That's what she said. She also said Jessica Alba's a man. She said a lot of these celebrities that you would be like, what? She is saying that they is men's. Mm-hmm. And so she speaks out on a number of individuals, and she says what the Lord has revealed to her on a number of things that she claims God has told her some of these things. And that's what I'm saying. Some of these false prophetess, some of them be telling certain things that do come to pass, but it don't become, the source don't be HPGOD. The source be something dark. That's the thing. So, me personally, I don't know if she is, telling the truth, but there's this recent prophetess that she spoke about, which I don't want to bring up her name just yet because I want to do a little bit more research. But I did see this lady on a Bible reading show. I believe. I don't know. I'm not too hip to certain prophetess, because I be very nervous about false prophets these days. And you got to be real careful with some of that stuff. With trusting people as a prophet, you have to be real careful. But anyway, this is what she looks like. And then y'all comment, and y'all go look her up, and y'all tell me, do y'all feel like she give witchy hoodoo, or do she give, you guys think that she may be really talking, that Jesus may, God may be telling her these things, or what? Okay, so again, these are some of the videos and clips of her that she speaks about other people. There's other YouTubers that come out and say that, what is given very much so she lying, or whatever the case may be. Some people have tried to expose her, and because she known to be the exposer. Now she's the exposee. But y'all comment and y'all tell me what y'all think. I think it's just, when some of the things that she talks about, she says that God is going to remove you from this earth. She says things like that about people, and they like, you speaking death over people. You ain't that's not what prophets are supposed to do, and stuff like that. But yes, this is what she looked like. This is who she is, and she's been on my For You page. She got a little Riz on TikTok right now about predicting things and speaking things over people's lives. Some of her predictions have came to pass already. So what y'all think? Do y'all think that Serena Williams is a man? Do y'all think that her sister is a man? Do y'all think that the people that she said is finna be unalived or taken away from this world? Do y'all think that she is capable of knowing this and that God is telling her this? And if it's true, and if it is true, do y'all think that God is telling her this, or do you guys think she's getting messages from the demons? The angels that never were. I encourage y'all to go and watch the demonic influence video, and then also go and watch the New Age Religion series, which is a part 1 through 3. So y'all go and watch them. They about an hour long each. So go binge watch that. Put your feet up, get your snacks, and binge watch some of the New Age Religion is demonic videos, so y'all can know that some people are practicing things spiritually and thinking that it's God, or thinking that it's okay, and come find out it's inappropriate in the eyes of the Lord. She might really be convinced that the God she talking about is the God she talking about. You never know. Also, with the demonic influence video, sometimes the devil come to you looking like God, or these angelic beings can give you messages and things like that, and make you think that it's coming from God. So that's that on that. And I wanted to just kind of give you guys a little bit of my commentary on it. And I don't know how I feel about nobody speaking death on nobody else's life. I feel like you ain't supposed to do that either. But I do believe that as a prophet, she might need to call the person that God told her, message them directly. Like, if God told you that Susan Jones is about to be unalived, if Susan Jones don't repent, then you need to go and message Susan Jones directly, and not make it a public thing. That's probably what makes her questionable, in my opinion. Moving on. Next. Y'all know I gotta talk to y'all about y'all president. It's given very much so Trump. He did a $500 million civil fraud fine overturned by New York appeals court. First of all, if y'all got what's going on with these billion this and billion that? It's people that is homeless, sleeping outside on the concrete, on the pavement, on the blackboard, on the blacktop. And y'all shuffling through $1 billion fines, $1 billion lawsuits. And then on top of that, you trying to take the Mexicans, and we had the Mexicans first. Now, a New York State appeals court voided more than $500 million civil fraud penalty imposed on President Donald Trump. The fine was excessive and violates the 8th Amendment of the United States Constitution. The appeals court said New York Attorney General Letitia James, I'm probably not saying that name right, Lydia James, she said she would ask the state's highest court to overturn the revocation of the fine. James noted that other than non-monetary penalties imposed on Trump, his Trump Organization and others were maintained by the ruling. A New York State appeals court on Thursday threw out more than $500 million civil business fraud penalty imposed on President Donald Trump and other defendants in connection with the lawsuit by State Attorney General Lydia James. The appeals court said that the penalty, which directs the defendants pay nearly $500 million, $500 million to the state of New York, is an excessive fine that violates the 8th Amendment to the United States Constitution. However, the court in the same ruling said that non-monetary sanctions imposed by Manhattan Supreme Court judge on Trump, the Trump Organization, and other defendants were well crafted to the curb defendants' business culture. Well, the ruling, which James said which would appeal to the state's highest court, was issued by First Judicial Department of Appellate Division of the New York Supreme Court. Listen, is y'all gonna get Donald Trump out that money or not? Who gonna get the money? Because the show ain't the poor. Why y'all? Hello, Strawberry. How are ya? Who gonna get the money? $500 million. Y'all sitting up there. It's people outside hungry, starving, cold, frostbite, kids being abused in foster homes. Y'all taking our Mexicans and our Wi-Fi. All this stuff happening into this world. And y'all sitting there arguing about $500 million. Y'all got enough money to argue about in the courthouse. But y'all can't go out there and go feed them people? Okay. So anyway, I'm not even really too much finna get into it because I can't keep on saying $500 million and feel safe. $500 million to who? Why? You shouldn't even feel comfortable with suing with $500 million with enough knowledge to think or hope that he got it on any part of the party. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Leave our Mexicans alone, and since you got so much money to fight over, go give it to the poor. I'm done reading this. Next. Cardi B. Okay, friend. Well, it's given very much so. Nicki Minaj ain't stopping too much bags because she say she coming out with a new album on, was it September 19th? Says that she's coming out with an album called Am I the Drama? Am I the Drama? Are you? Because it's giving whore. Girl, you didn't even let that wound heal. You didn't even let that coochie close up before you went back and before you went and got you a new man. And we're not here to judge. But come on. You made that covenant. You a married woman. There ain't no such thing as divorce. That's the thing. People be wanting to play with God. But it's okay because you already came out and talking about how you how you tired of playing with your demons, but they done forced you into it or whatever the case may be. You done did whatever you did with your demons. So I guess this marriage was a host anyway. But anyway, yeah, guys, she is coming out with an album on September 19th. So if there's any Cardi B fans that like Cardi B's music and you guys are looking forward to listening to her music and you guys are wanting to celebrate her music or anything like that, well, she's going to be coming out with an album in September 19th. So I hope that you guys get into it and you guys have a good time experiencing that. Yeah. Now, y'all already know that sometimes Cardi B come out, she get Cardi B get a new album, she get a new baby. Girl, close them legs. Anyway, there's a lot of collabs on this album. And she did come out with a little single taste on Instagram, I think I saw. Which y'all know that I always thought that Cardi B was interesting, and I found her to be entertaining in terms of her being her authentic self on Instagram and just putting the camera on and just cutting up on the camera. I always loved her for that. And I love that she puts out them drones and searches for the best writers. You know, I love that for her. Girl, get your money, get your money, get your money. So we're looking forward to seeing her writers come together and do their big one. Next, I wanted to address, since I see his face, y'all remember when, hold on, not too much. Y'all remember when, next on the board, y'all remember thing, and then they, you know, put you in a skirt. They put you in a little makeup, make you paint your nails, and They put you in a skirt. So that's how they show that you are initiated in something. Okay. Comedians have to do it. Sometimes they have to get out, be a coon in somebody's little dress or somebody's skirt, or do a movie in a skirt or a dress. They do it to all of the males in the industry one way or another. Now, the baby, or what's his name? Lil Baby. Lil Baby just came out. At first, he was wearing, booty shorts, and now this boy done got on a whole crop top and a skirt, y'all. Now, he is not a gangster rapper, but he definitely gives heterosexual. He definitely gives heterosexual. Okay. And so, in the same sense, I'm trying to figure out, what's wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not giving that, this is a good example for other young kids. And that's the point. That's the whole goal. The point is they want to get other little boys to think that it's okay to dress however they want, dress in this kind of way and act this kind of way, to put out that agenda. And not too much on the alphabet. I'm not finna get into it with y'all. But y'all know what it is. If y'all don't know, now you know. The devil lied to y'all. Anyway, he outside in a skirt, y'all. Now, that's what they say. They say that he outside in the pink skirt. And crop top. Y'all comment down below and y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Do you think that it's just a fashion statement? Do y'all feel like it is just another, what's his name? Jaden Smith moment where it's just fashion? Or do y'all think that he didn't got turned out? What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all think he got turned out or what? Because it don't take a rocket scientist to tell when someone is doing something that's out of their character. It's just like Coi Leray. Coi Leray, Lil Nas X. Coi Leray, she is came out a certain way, and then next thing you know, she slowly but surely was getting up out of all her clothes. Coi Leray. Now, let me show y'all what I'm talking about here, because apparently nobody wants to really talk about this, but he outside in a crop top and a skirt, y'all. A whole skirt. I'm not making this up. He outside with it. Yeah. Lil Baby. Let me blow this up so y'all can see. Oh my gosh. I hope that this is Photoshopped, really, honestly. Where many are upset that he is in a skirt. Prior to this photo being shared, 2 young black teens went viral for having skirts in a new style that no one could seem to pinpoint. Now, y'all, I'm gonna be real. It could be Photoshopped. They could be just picking on him. I know he was in some booty shorts for Shorsky on tour. But it's like, I know that either way it go, it's definitely a humiliation ritual if this is indeed true. But it does look Photoshopped from where I'm looking at it. Now that I done blew it up, it looks like it's Photoshopped. But y'all comment and y'all tell me if there's any fans that actually reported this to be facts or Photoshop. Okay, let me show you what I found. Okay, so it says rapper Lil Baby has been making rounds on social media where there are many upset that he's in a skirt. Prior to this photo being shared, 2 young black teens went viral for having skirts in a new style that no one could seem to pinpoint. a joke or something serious. Either way, it begs the question, why do we care so much? Has the trophy masculinity has the troop oh my gosh, masculinity, y'all, I guess I can't read today. I've been reading, we done read a whole chapter of the Bible and now I can't read. Oh my gosh, if it ain't the Bible I don't know how to read. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't know. But anyway, you can tell that it's photoshopped right here. But why they doing him like that? It's definitely a humiliation ritual. Now I know for sure he was in some booty shorts on tour. But you can tell that this is Photoshop based off of this right here, and then the necklace right here, it looks a little raggedy. So y'all could tell that it's definitely Photoshop. But why they picking on him and why are they making it seem like this is a real deal is the question, because um yeah, it's like they trying to get him into it. Either he gonna put it on or they gonna make it seem like he to put it on. Now, next, I wanted to address some concerns about moving forward with the little situation that happened with Beyonce. Now, y'all know the Beehive, y'all can sissy down. Ain't nobody talking to y'all. I want to figure out why they keep trying to unalight this lady on that stage, okay? She was on the there's been a number of things that keep happening during Beyonce's tours. She was in her little prop car in the air, and the prop car started slanting, and it was giving very much so she was finna fall out the sky. Okay. That would have been a disaster. A lot of people probably could have got hurt. She definitely could have got hurt. But this isn't the first time that they didn't something to malfunction on Beyonce's tours during this thing. And that song Daughter, it gives very much so she confessing to a murder anyway. So, the whole tour and malfunctioning and all of these things. I don't know what's going on with the Beehive, but I don't see why they ain't got the heebie-jeebies yet, at least by now. Okay. Anyway, she almost fell up off that car. Okay, so y'all pray for Beyonce that she repent before the industry take her out, because I feel like it's something deeper than that. Because why every time I turn around something is malfunctioning? She been Beyonce since she was Beyonce, and she ain't had no problems yet. Now that she didn't confess to that little murder, all of a sudden she been having a lot of malfunctions. Allegedly, okay? Let me say that, because Anyway, yeah, that's what the conspiracy theorists that came up with, that the song Daughter is her confessing to some murder or something. But in my opinion, I think it's, it could be a number of things. It could be some type of confession or some type of fantasy of something that she wanted to do to somebody. Or it could be that demon that Sasha Fierce took over Beyonce. Beyonce gone. That's what it could be. Now, I think that these malfunctions is them trying to take Beyonce out because she running her little mouth on these little songs too much. She getting a little bit more beside herself in this music, and she's starting to turn into a little whistleblower. And so these little malfunctions is starting to they trying to take that lady out. It's starting to get, they done wore her out. She done outgrew the age limit of the abuse, and now they ready to get rid of her. So y'all pray for Beyonce, and we hope that she gets delivered before she stops singing. And so that was a red flag for at least the Beehive, okay? So y'all tell me what y'all think. But Y'all see how she slanted? Uh-oh. Come on, Beehive. Y'all better pray for y'all Beyonce. Look at all them people, though. Mm-mm-mm. Look at all those people. So, y'all just be careful. Pray for Beyonce. Because she almost fell up off that thing. And that would have been fatal. Okay? This ain't the first malfunction she didn't have. She didn't have a number of malfunctions that she's experienced that ain't nobody said. That don't know. Everybody keeps, oh, it was just a malfunction. It's just a malfunction. But I think they trying to take that lady out. I think her voodoo was wearing off, or she didn't outgrew her or some ain't right. Okay. Now this is another view or another angle. Hold on. This is another angle of what is given. And so it's slanted. And, she just kind of like stopped singing. And she's like, hold on, wait, hold on. Yeah. I don't think it's even that serious, though. Why she got to be in a big old car in the sky? I mean, it's so dramatic. But yeah, so y'all tell me what y'all think, because I think it's deeper than that. But I always think that things are deeper than what they seem. I'm always thinking that. I always look beyond what the surface level of anything that I am witnessing. That I'm just like, okay, next, moving on. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys were hanging out with your girl when we were talking about I think it's in my New Age religion video, one of them, when I talked to you guys. I think it's the Hinduism. Well, yoga and those poses are poses for the devil. It's a demonic pose. The devil brought this back way back when. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up that part of my but yeah, the certain poses, certain angles. That's why they say that yoga is demonic, because certain poses is basically like a body. You know how like you chant a certain word, you can summon a demon. Well, if you stand in a stance long enough, you can summon demonic energy, so to speak. So let me see. Right here. Here we have it. Oh, hold on. So I did a PowerPoint about New Age religion, and this is one of the slides I want to share with you guys about the demonic pose. Okay, now this pose right here is like for yoga and stuff like that. These are demonic poses, and as you can see, like look at this right here. This is an ancient prayer ritual to worship demon gods. The devil reintroduced this practice to modern society to deceive millions unaware to this sin of idolatry. Idolatry is seeking of spiritual forces and higher powers separate from the Creator, the Lord Jesus Christ, who we love very much over here. You are quite literally worshiping the devil every time you hold a yoga pose, as well as sealing your eternal destiny of destruction and separation from God. So these are a number of poses, okay? A number of them, a number of them. These are demonic portals. When you open up to unclean spirits, this practice is rooted in Hinduism, yoga, pagan religion, and wait for it, that little Nicki Minaj pose that went trending on TikTok. Oh yeah, I'm about to show you guys a number of things. Okay, wait it. Hold on. Not too much, but I'm about to let you guys know. Now, give me 1 second. Let me show you what the pose is that she is doing. Which, you know, maybe she didn't, maybe she was being creative. Maybe she was. Maybe she was. But it could be some type of influence in her that caused her to do the pose originally in the video. And she thought she was being creative. Maybe she thought. Okay. But in all reality, it's demonic. I'm trying to find the hold on. Here we go. Which one is this one? Here we go. Here we go. This is the one that I'm looking for. Okay. So again, with the yoga poses and stuff like that, that is associated with Hinduism and yoga and da, which again are demonic stances. So you know how you chant, you be like chant, and then something comes, or if you do something repetitive enough, you try to open a portal, then a demonic force can come take over you or whatever. Well, if you stand in a certain pose long enough, then that is also a form of opening a portal as well, which a demonic force can come and get you and hurt you and harm you. And so this particular pose is associated with Hinduism as well, coincidentally. Now, I'm gonna show you what the demon, what it is. Now, obviously, she was doing these all the time, and the results have been very harmful to a lot of people. So be careful, okay, guys. But yeah, so I just want to show you guys, that's what this is what she's this thing right here. Okay? So stop doing that. Okay? This is a demonic pose. Okay? Hinduism is a false religion. I first of all, go watch the New Age religion is demonic videos, part 1 through 3. Okay, but you can watch part 3. I do a recap on all the videos just to catch you up. But yes, this is not good, guys. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys that. Now let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you how come it's been having a negative effect on people. Obviously, I mean, it would. That's a no-brainer. And basically, there's a number of things. So again, Nicki Minaj's stiletto challenge is getting people hurt. Okay, so there's a lady who broke her spine and had a very painful recovery after giving birth. There's a lot of people, for some reason, this demonic energy has convinced people to not just do the pose, but to do the pose on random items, which is weird. I mean, because even Nicki Minaj is just sitting, by the poolside. And even when she recreated it, she was, on ground. She didn't, try to balance on some, random little, items. There's people that's trying to do it on weights and all of this and all of that. But this particular trend has came back around and has hurt people very dramatically. Okay. Now this lady, she is one of the ones that kind of went. She kind of went too far with it, or maybe she's the one that's been hurt the worst, probably. But she's the one that is commonly spoken about. And this particular individual, she one of the most viral ones right now, that she climbed onto a kitchen counter and tried balancing herself on a pot and a nutrition box while wearing stilettos, and then boom, broke her back. But there's other people who have hurt themselves in this kind in dramatic ways as well, due to this demonic pose, which is a no-brainer. That was going to happen. Period. Okay. Um, there's a number of people who have fell and hurt themselves and got some minor injuries, but she's the one that had the worst injury. It made me think about how the reason being is this demonic entity, these portals that you're opening is sent to hurt you. Okay, they want to hurt you. Some people who are able to pull it off, they may be able to, avoid the consequences in that moment, but later down the line, it might be something else that happens. And you are unknowingly opening a portal by posing this way. Okay. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, you over spiritualize everything, and do. So what? Next. Y'all know what that reminded me of? It's this guy, this rapper by the name of, what is this rapper's name? Aubrey. And Aubrey, formerly known as Drake, made a song. It was like, Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Now, he had some very, very demonic energy on that song, because for some reason there were accidents after accidents of people getting out of their vehicles and doing this trending dance. Do y'all remember that? Or did we forget? Y'all forgot, ain't it? How y'all gonna forget? Them poor people. They didn't even matter to y'all. Y'all are so desensitized, man. This is actual real people who were hurt. Now, this was in 2018. I'm going to just show you guys the list that came up on Microsoft Bing. This is what that reminded me of. That challenge reminded me of this. Okay. And you better show it. Thank you. Look at this list. Kiki, are you with me? Are you riding? Oh. You get what I'm saying? And it just happens over and over and over. And these incidents just kept happening. It just kept happening. And I'm trying to figure out why wasn't anybody saying that? Why did everybody forget like these things were not happening? Okay. And these kind of incidents was happening all the time. All the time. There were some people on the freeway. Okay? There were individuals on the freeway. Okay? Being hit by vehicles. Okay? So, I just want you guys to be reminded of these things when you guys are just hopping on trends and not even realizing that these artists are being used by the devil. Okay? These artists are being used by the devil. Devil, 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 devil. And we rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Okay? It's really sad. Sad because all of these people that were doing this challenge were being hit by vehicles. A lot of them were injured very harshly. These people were being hit by cars on the freeway. Some of them weren't even, look at that. That is real. That's not like these videos were back to back happening all the time. And they're saying, "Oh, um that was just no, there was some people really being, they try to say that, oh, they edited that way. Um and all of this and all of that, but they didn't edit it that way. They didn't edit it that way. That wasn't an edit. Okay? That wasn't no edit. These people were being hit by vehicles on camera. Okay? So y'all make sure that you guys remember, when you guys are just hopping on trends, figure out why it's even trending. Okay? Figure out why it's even trending first. Because just like with Nicki Minaj's little trend, everybody want to hop in their little heels and sit on the most random areas. And then you trying to figure out, like, okay, dang, somebody broke their back. Dang, somebody got hit by something. Y'all need to be careful. Okay? But yeah, that's what that challenge reminded me of, that I wanted to touch on. And really, y'all, please be careful. Be careful, guys. Because you can mess around and become in agreement with things that are sent to destroy you. Okay? And I say that to say, some of these artists, they just they do their song, and then here comes a choreographer, and they're like, okay, we have this dance for you. This is the dance that we need you to do. Or they'll do a video and they're like, hey, we need you to do this pose right here. Some of them are not knowingly putting this off on their fans. Some of them are just, listening to advice of their management and da 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 da. So not too much on the artist, not too much on the people that are, the face of some of these trends, because even though they're fatal and they can harm you and everything else like that, just pray and get that spirit of discernment before you hop on something. Because I know everybody want to be TikTok famous. Everybody want to be TikTok viral. Everybody want to be a YouTube sensation. But before you hop on something that's trending, and before you hop on something that is popping, or before you try to get clout on whatever is going down in the universe, get that spirit of discernment and pray. Okay? Because it ain't worth it. It's not worth your life. Okay? It is not worth your life, buddy. Right? But yeah, so that's that on that. I really am looking forward to coming and hanging out with you guys this evening as well. So you guys tell me if there's some topics that you guys wanted to review in terms of celebrities and everything else like that, because I know that there's some things that I just be like, I'll peep and I'll just note to self like, oh yeah, that's demonic. And I don't even like I'm like, oh, well, next time I'll need to go and share it with the social media. I need to go and share it with the social media. Okay. But yeah, y'all pray, 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 and get the spirit of discernment. Also, too, if you're dealing with mental health, I will be dropping a transparency video about mental health on how I handle it and what happens to me in my little brain when my brain is working against me and when my body is working against me as female. So you guys know, just know that you are not alone in this situation, in these situations that we're facing on a regular basis, because at the end of the day, the devil be working, but he cannot outwork the HPGOD. You should be praying. You should be getting armored up on a regular basis. Make it regular. Regular. Okay. But yes, next on tomorrow, I want to say tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing the verse of the day and Bible Tea Party. We're going to be on schedule per usual. But I wanted to talk to you guys about kind of coming to you guys on the late night and having some, some more intimate, more of an intimate conversation with you guys, and just being transparent, and just kind of open up to you guys so that we can get more intimate with one another and just get closer and get to know each other. Okay. But I wanted to talk to y'all about something. What was it? What was it? Be There's some videos that are going around on the internet that I've been watching that I wanted you guys to start watching and get on, and that is those who said that they've been to hell and back, so you guys can get the fear of the Lord. Also, deliverance videos, so you can know what it's like to go through the deliverance process, and what people go through, and know that it may not be as easy as it sounds. It may not be as hard as it sounds, depending on who you are and what you've been through. So that way you guys can get the fear of the Lord, and so that way you guys can be up on game on what it is and what it ain't, so that way the Father can come and save you from your oppression. Okay. Because I know that there's a lot of people, and I that's why I say be careful what you become in agreement to, because there's some people who are hopping on these trends and they don't know what kind of portal that they're opening. But I can tell you that if you're already doing certain things like fornication or sexual immorality, you are already opening portals to you, and you're probably attracting certain things like the incubus, succubus spirits. And so these spirits are um, demons or supernatural entities that are associated with sexual encounters, particularly in dreams. And they make you feel like you are, when people be like, oh, you had a wet dream, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes it could be a little bit more deceitful than that. You probably don't. You might not even have a dream. You might not even know that this thing is messing with you, and not. You might be just having a regular dream, and the whole time this is happening to you. Because they're very manipulative as well. But they come to you through a number of reasons, especially when you open these kind of portals. Okay. So I want to show you guys some images of what it looks like, and what happens to you. If you ever felt like something is holding you down in your sleep, or if you ever feel like you have these inappropriate dreams about someone in a way, or an artist in a way. Like, say for example, if there's a certain celebrity that you are dreaming about a lot in a sexual way or anything like that, it's probably because you are experiencing this demonic experience. And it's it's really sad because they are basically violating you, both in the natural and in the spiritual, and they try to marry you in spirit. Okay. Let me see if I could pull this up here. I actually did put some images of these things in the demonic. I'm sorry, in the um, New Age religion is demonic videos. But this is one of the ways that it looks. It looks like they'll fit, be doing things to you inappropriately while you're sleeping. Some people have caught them on in the mirror. Some women have set up mirrors and saw this in real time in the natural, wide awoke. Um, but just be careful, okay, when you are, pleasuring yourself and things like that. That's what's happening. In your mind, you thinking that you're just having a dream, or in your mind, you think that you're just having some type of, little fantasy, or you may even be watching certain videos online or going into the cornfield and watching corn. But really, in all reality, these kind of demonic encounters are taking effect in your life. Okay. So I just wanted to say that before I leave. When it comes to these poses, and when it comes to these trends that people are hopping on, and when it comes to certain things that we become in agreement with when we are, you know, indulging in fornication and sexual immorality and things like that, this is what's truly, this is what's really happening. Even though you're being manipulated, and even though you are under the impression that that isn't happening, it really is. This is what is bound to happen. It was really, and this is just the surface level. Other things are also happening too, uh, like the king of demons, which is basically the lust demon, and he's known to be the king of demons because he has many different demons under him. Okay, but before you get the lust demon, you got the prince of hell, and so it's levels. The thing about the dark kingdom is they are very strategic and organized. They not just messy. Just because they dark and evil don't mean that they not organized. Okay, so these encounters and these experiences are planned and orchestrated in a way to strategically take you out so that they can lure you to the dark kingdom, torture you in the natural, torture you in the spiritual as well. Okay. But with that being said, it's your girl Cassie King. I'm gonna get up out of here now. On this live recording, I will post this one on YouTube. I don't think I posted the other one. What's the other one? What's the other one, guys? Oh, it's when I talked to you guys about Tom Brady. I think I'm gonna do a review over about him again. Um, but yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully I can get this up to you this evening, this afternoon, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna record this live and just edit and try to hook it up and put it on there for you guys as well, so that way you guys can have more of a variety of things to look out for and watch. But yeah, guys, hopefully we can link up this afternoon, or I'm sorry, this evening after everybody is put to bed, and I can come hang out with you guys for a little bit as well. I might not. Don't hold me to it. All right, it's your girl Cassie King. Let me get up out of here. I gotta go. I gotta go, guys. Okay, I gotta go.